You know, I wonder how difficult it would be the platinum that. Let's see. That's definitely an easy platinum. I already got those two. Oof. Should finish that one up. Maybe another time. Oh yeah, I forgot I was working on that. I wonder which of these games I should boot up right now. Oh, wait a minute. I can't boot up any of these games. It's the end of the year. I have a job to do. I have to count down my top 10 games of the year. Silly trophies. I'll get around to it eventually. What? Oh, it's not like you stuck to your New Year's resolution. So here we are, once again, looking at the top 10 games of the year, this time of 2014. Now, unlike last year in 2013, we don't have all the heavy hitters and the game changers like we did, but we did have a steady supply of great games. Well, at least some good ones. And even if you managed to miss every game from last year, don't worry. They ported every single one of them onto the next-gen consoles this year. Speaking of those next-gen consoles, unlike last year, we've actually got quite a few entries from them. But this year was mostly dominated by Nintendo, even if that's not necessarily reflective in my list. So, yet again, Nintendo proves that all they do is make great games, and yet again, nobody buys their console. But don't worry, I did. So for my honorable mentions, I figured I'd do something a little bit different. Now, as much as I enjoyed Kirby Triple Deluxe and Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, I liked a few more games a little bit more than that, so they didn't quite make the cutoff. And then there are games like Shovel Knight and Super Smash Bros. That just don't really appeal to my taste in games. I tried Shovel Knight, it's got great controls, you know, it looks nice, the music's nice, but it's just not my kind of game, and I never even tried Smash Brothers. Sorry. So, there are some games that I didn't get to that I really wanted to try. In fact, we're gonna do a mini condensed top 10 games that I wish I had played in 2014. Number 10 is Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. I don't think this would have cracked my top 10 anyways, but it seemed like it could have been a lot of fun. If it had local co-op, I would have jumped all over this, but it's single player, so I passed. Number 9 is Destiny. Now, usually I hang back and wait for the reviews to come through and pick through and see exactly what they're saying about the game. I could care less about the scores. I mean, I think the Saints Row games usually get like a 7, but when that's one of my favorite series. But with Destiny, it was consistently that the storyline sucked, so for now I passed on it. I do have it sitting here. Miguel let me borrow it. I will probably try it soon, but I knew it wasn't going to make my list, so I figured I'd put it off. Number 8 is Sonic Boom. Okay, I know it's terrible, and as you saw in my last video, I tried to play it, but come on. I did Ride to Hell Retribution last year. I've done 2 worlds, or no, not 2 worlds. Risen 2, which is basically 2 worlds, on the Let's Play channel. I'm a glutton for punishment. I have to play the bad games, so obviously Sonic Boom is something that I'd have to play. I mean, how often does a terrible Sonic game roll through? Wait. Number 7 is Tomodachi Life. Now, my Twitter feed was filled with tweets about this game during the spring and the summer, and I still don't know what kind of game it is. I don't know, but everyone else seems to like it, so maybe I'll pick it up and give it a shot later on, but didn't get to it this year. Number 6 is The Sims 4. I didn't skip it because I saw the reviews. I could care less. I just don't have that kind of time right now, so maybe in the future I'll play it. Number 5 is Bayonetta 2. I never played the first Bayonetta. It didn't really appeal to me, but everyone else was raving about it. I figured I'd give it a shot. And it's actually sitting on my coffee table right now, but I didn't get it in time to do this list, so sorry. Maybe I'll review it. Number 4 is Hyrule Warriors. Now, I actually played the first mission or 2 with my fiance, but we just got caught up in Plants vs. Zombies and didn't get around to it. Number 3 is Costume Quest 2. Yeah, well, I guess you guys will just have this for Halloween next year. Number 2 is Valiant Hearts. Now this was on my top 15 games of E3 list, but just the timing of when it came out coincided with the end of my fiance's pregnancy, so I kind of just missed it. I didn't even know it came out until like last month. And number 1 is Bravely Default. Now everyone was losing their mind over this game at the beginning of the year, and it looks really good, but when I actually sat down to try and play it, it was when my fiance was in the hospital giving birth. Yes, that's a common theme. This is what having a child does. You don't get to play video games. I'm sorry, but that's the real world. I tried to play it during her naps and stuff like that, just downtime, but I should have been sleeping myself because I only got 5 hours of sleep in 6 days, and you're just not going to grasp a JRPG with that kind of sleep. So, anyways, now on to the real top 10 list. Number 10. Let the Troy Baker Love Fest begin. I really did enjoy Mordor, but I'm actually looking forward to a sequel. This game had a lot to love, with a lot of exploration and freedom, and the Nemesis system is great, and I think it can be groundbreaking with a little more tweaking. But the one thing keeping it from the top is it feels a little too Assassin's Creed-like. I'm fine with a new IP using another property as a reference, but it's a bit overwhelming sometimes. At the very least, Assassin's Creed isn't the worst game to base your franchise off of, as long as you don't go crazy with the sequels. But there's still a ton of good here, and learning the origins of the Rings of Power is a plus. So whether you're a Lord of the Rings fan, or just like a good game, pick this one up. It's a good way to spend 20 hours. Although it can get a bit lonely. Number 9. As I said in my top 15 games of E3 list, I wasn't as huge a fan of this series as others. I also said I was going to play Dragon Age 2 first. Both of those things turned out not to be true. I haven't actually finished this one, and truth be told, I don't even think I'm that far into it, but the gameplay is so much fun, and it looks really good, and the story is so far compelling and interesting, so it's safe to be here, and maybe I'd later bump this up the list. My only complaint is Leliana definitely wasn't this hot or awesome in the first game, so clearly I missed something in the second game. I'm sticking with my theory that Dragon Age is a side project for BioWare and a warm-up for the next Mass Effect installment, and while I love this game, I probably like it more entirely because Mass Effect 4 will be awesome. Also, I wish I could be this excited over stealing pants. That's something my fiance would totally do. Number 8. This was actually a game I almost passed on. Oh, I would have played it eventually, but I had such a backlog of games to play for this list. But as I reduced the games based on weak reviews that said all the things I value sucked, this was one game I saw no problems with. So when it went on sale for half price, I snatched it up and played it, and wow, glad I didn't skip this one after all. The style is beautiful, the gameplay is a lot of fun and not very stressful, and the story is interesting and had me roped in. I'm sure the turn-based style is based off a different game or series, but it's not one I'm familiar with, so it was refreshing to me. See, RPG makers? You don't have to abandon turn-based, just make it better. You'll see another example of this later, but Child of Light is an amazing game, and one of Ubisoft's best games to come out this year. Number 7. You guys saw Donkey Kong Country 2 on my top 25 games of all time list, so you know my love for the franchise. This isn't the best entry, but it's definitely a great one. And it's my daughter's favorite game, so I'll let her finish up this entry with her review of it.
Oh, it didn't let me slide. How many times do I have to hit you, buddy? 3? 4? Oh, nailed it. Yeah. Uh-oh. Peanut the seal is ticked off. Oh, snap. Oh, I can't touch him when he does that. Missed him. Did it. Oh god. Peanut!
She uncovered her legs again.
Peanut Daddy died! Those penguins killed me! Did it? Yeah? Peanut, do you like the monkeys? Yeah. Peanut, don't you worry. Daddy's gonna put this up on YouTube and exploit you for views because you're adorable.
She kicked the blanket off again.
Excuse you? You have a Star-Lord blanket on you? If you do, you need to not disrespect Star-Lord. Actually, I think that's Drax that's right over you. Yeah, we got it this time, Peanut. Daddy knows what he's doing. Daddy knows what he's doing.
It looks like you're resting your forearm on her head.
Peanut, are you a good armrest?
Number 6. Continuing my E3 trend, I didn't play Far Cry 3 before this. And actually, I almost didn't have time to get to this one for this video, but Gamefly sent it to me in the nick of time. I have only finished the first act, but that impressed me enough to put it up this high on the list. Pagan Min is as advertised in the E3 trailer, managing to one-up my reigning favorite villain in Handsome Jack from Borderlands 2, by saying, yeah, he's pretty funny and psychotic, but he doesn't actually kill anybody. Let me fix that. The wide-open exploration is great, as Kirot is one of the more beautiful open-world environments I've ever seen. Sorry, Skyrim, you're just kinda gray and snowy. And this game keeps you on your toes with all the wildlife. I randomly got attacked by an eagle near the top of the first bell tower, and while on my way to the 5th mission or so, there was a rhino just mowing down NPCs. And I'm sure as I get deeper into the game, I'll start dying in the way Ubisoft advertised. But as of right now, it's here at number 6, and, in my heart at least, maybe it'll climb up even higher once I'm done.
Mario Kart 8!
Number 5. So I've always loved Mario Kart. I've played more of the original Super Mario Kart than I'd like to admit, though that's because after all that time, I still suck at it. And while I'm not an instantly purchase every entry guy, I've played 5 out of the 8 now. The only ones I missed were Double Dash, 7, and I think there was one in between the original and the GBA one, right? But this game is a blast. And more importantly, I had a lot of fun playing some good old-fashioned couch co-op with my fiancé and my nephews. And the fact that it gave us something to do during her last 2 months of her pregnancy means I need to thank Nintendo for distracting her enough so that she didn't kill me. Those stories about hormonal pregnant women are not exaggerated. Trust me. Number 4. Oh, what a surprise, a Lego game made the list. I feel bad because I never got around to Lego Marvel last year, so I made sure to play all 3 of the Lego games this year. Yeah, that's quite a lot, but I enjoyed all 3. I missed the Lego movie in theaters, so I just kept playing the game to get the humor. I even earned the Platinum Trophy for it. Across all 3 Sony consoles. Yeah, that's why Infomarch took 3 months. And I liked how LEGO The Hobbit expanded on the Lord of the Rings entry, but LEGO Batman 3 is my favorite of this year's bunch, and it's not really close. The humor is much improved from LEGO Batman 2. Not that it was bad, but they nailed it this time. I love the concept of the heroes and villains working together. I love that Adam West and Kevin Smith had prominent roles in the side quests, and I love that you can unlock a cow. Also, that final bonus level is amazing. And I think I have a crush on Harley Quinn now, but that's besides the point. This game shoots up in the conversation with LEGO Star Wars and LEGO Lord of the Rings for the best in the franchise, and the fact that it has DLC is a plus. Now, also, Troy Baker. Number 3. Before we start, this only applies to the PS4 and Xbone versions, since they have split screen and the last gen consoles don't. If you guys haven't seen the videos for this on PlayZit, you should really go check those out. Not because I'm trying to promote my other channel, though that's true, but because you can see how much fun this game can be. It's weird too, because I normally hate squad shooters and online multiplayer in general, but this game is a ton of fun. And while some people may think it's repetitious, I think that's just how games like this, Call of Duty, Halo, or even MOBAs and MMOs are. Oh no, I made the interwebs angry. Well, get angrier, because I'm about to applaud EA for its microtransactions. At no point did I feel the need to pay for the coins in this game, because even if you're terrible at it like my sister-in-law, you'll still get a good amount of coins to keep yourself going. 2,000 coins per Vanquish match, and the cheapest packs go for 1,000, and you don't even need those for half of the online. Plus, if you were to spend some real-world money, it's only like $20 for 200,000 coins, which is extremely reasonable and tempting, but we played this game so much that it's not really worth it. I prefer Garden Ops mode, though to be fair I really like playing as the Zombie All-Star in Vanquish mode. This game was also free on the PS4 a few weeks ago, which was about 2 days after I bought my copy. But even buying it, it's cheap. It's only 18 bucks for a used copy on Gamefly, and only $40 for a full retail price. So, take my word for it, grab it on a next-gen console, and kill yourself some zombies with your friends. Just don't forget, potatoes! Number 2. Thief is an amazing game experience, and it is really fun, and I liked it a lot. My beautiful and always right fiancé says that this is the best game and not that stupid game about farts, and I agree with her. Okay, is she gone? Alright, here's the real number 2. Number 2. I'm sure my fiancé won't appreciate seeing this game here, but that's too bad. I've been a fan of South Park since Season 1, and while I haven't been a diligent watcher since the days when they killed Kenny, I am still a huge fan. So while that in itself makes Stick of Truth a no-brainer here, what really helps is it's a really great game. The RPG elements work well, being simple to pick up, but at the same time it's not a mash A-fest. I like the fact that you can customize your character on the fly, the fact that your class only dictates your abilities and nothing more, and I love the way they play up the silent protagonist in a similar manner to the original Saints Row, another former THQ property. But the presentation is the best part. I mean, it's an 8 to 10 hour South Park episode starring all of your favorite characters. Except Towley. He only gets a loading screen. So kudos, Obsidian. You finally made a game that I don't have to be embarrassed to admit that I love. And how come Ubisoft's only good games this year were RPGs? Number 1. You all knew this one was coming since I kinda gave it away during my 25 Days of Christmas, and this is the 3rd time I've talked about it, so I don't have much more to add. This was a console seller, a proper sequel, and while it may have its flaws, such as no real side missions, and it's a fairly short game, it's a great story with amazing gameplay, and that's more than enough for me. And the PSN standalone First Light, which I almost included as a separate entry, is amazing as well, especially for a bargain at $15. It's actually free on PlayStation Plus right now, so go and grab it. Plus, these games have ruined cutscenes for me. We go from amazing facial captures like this back to the standard fare of this, and I'm sorry, it just makes every other game's characters look like a ventriloquist dummy. Jeff Dunham joke. And those are my top 10 games of the year. I'm sure I'm gonna catch some flack for not including games like Transistor, but those are just the ones I liked. And yes, I know when I did the Watch Dogs review that I said it would definitely be in the top 10, but after playing a little bit more, I didn't like it anymore. So, yeah, I'm going back on my review. Deal with it. But now we're in 2015 and it's time to move on and hope for some more masterpieces. I mean, we've got a Legend of Zelda game coming out this year, which looks pretty freaking awesome, but I'm more excited because I get to start my year off with a Saints Row game. God, it would be really creepy if I didn't fade out of this one and just left me sitting there for 10 minutes with a big smile. Enjoy your nightmares.